Hey guys, welcome back and happy New Year's Eve. All right, guys, happy Friday. We're back to talk about some more Bravo stuff, some more topics. And of course, like I said, we're doing the best of Bravo at 1 p.m. today. Now, Vicki Gunvalson, while some housewives or former housewives are moving into the new year saying, resolution, I'm leaving these things behind. This was toxic in my life. Well, Vicki wants to hash out a couple more things before we go into 2022. Now, she seemingly shaded Steve Lodge for wasting years of her life. We have all the details on that and more. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Vicki Gunvalson seemingly shaded the hell out of her ex-fiance Steve Lodge for wasting years of her life. Now, Vicki from the Real Housewives of Orange County commented on Lala Kent's recent Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast interview in which Lala reflected on her own relationship with Randall Emmett, and she's had a lot to say about that. Lala said, at the beginning of our time together, I was being spoiled a lot. That was not how it was throughout our relationship. She said, I was doing anything I possibly could to make sure he and I would stand the test of time, and to feel like I was doing all of that really for nothing. I look back on these years with him and I can't remember. I can't remember any of it. Vicki Gunvalson commented on the post writing, sounds very this doesn't sound good, and I'm sure he's not going to like this, but it sounds very similar to the man who stole almost 6 years of my life that I will never get back. So hurtful, so wrong. Vicki Gunvalson, who announced that she and Steve Lodge called off their engagement in September after 5 years of dating, had made similar accusations against her ex in the past. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was accusations. One was saying that he was staying at their condo in Puerto Vallarta with another woman inside of their bed. Then Steve clapped back and said, no, I have my own house in Puerto Vallarta. That is not what happened. Then we were hearing like that he was kind of a Tom D'Agostino of the Orange County franchise. And he had his one spot where he would meet up with different women. He was caught making out with them, and it was a different woman every night. We don't know if that's true, but those were the rumors that were coming out. So it doesn't sound the best, not for Steve Lodge, especially because once you put something like that out into the media, well, it sticks. Back in October, Vicki Gunvalson claimed that the politician had cheated, lied, and used her throughout the duration of their courtship. He used me, he lied to me, and he's been dating a 36-year-old and is not what he portrays himself to be. She said no Christian man would do what he's done. All right. Now, Steve has obviously denied all the claims and even told Page Six that the two ended their engagement in December of 2020. Steve said the absolute lies she is now spreading on social media is very disappointing and disingenuous, to say the least. But I cannot say I'm surprised. With that being said, I still wish her all the best. And he kind of made it seem like Vicki was a little bit off her rocker. Like that's the way that he was trying to portray it. And I'm not saying she is at all, because anybody navigating a breakup, a divorce, end of an engagement, it has to be trying, tiring, exhausting, all of those things. But he was trying to make it look like she would have done anything to hold on. Like she would not accept no for an answer. He tried everything he could to get rid of her, and she just wasn't having it. But that's not how she portrayed it. Since then, both Vicki Gunvalson and Steve Lodge have appeared to have moved on. Vicki Gunvalson's son-in-law, Ryan Culberson, recently revealed that she went on a date with a mystery man. We did a video on this, and that mystery man looked very much so like her former relationship partner, Brooks Ayers. Ugh. No, Vicki. No. Now, as for Steve, it looks like he went Instagram official with his new girlfriend, Janice, on Christmas. Vicki Gunvalson's reps did not immediately respond to Page Six's request for comment, but I'm sure she'll eventually come out and say something. Now, if you guys thought that we weren't going to see much of Vicki going into the new year, well, you're wrong, because The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2 is set to come out on Peacock at the beginning of the new year. We just don't have a set date. I'm guessing it's probably going to be in February or March. But when we see it, we know that Vicki is at the forefront of a lot of the drama. She was actually broken up with right before going on to film. At least that's the story that we've heard. And when she did, I'm sure she went in as a big bag of emotions. She was probably like, screw this. I'm here. I'm going to drink. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to say whatever the hell I want to say. My life is in shambles back at home. Mess with me. And I've said this since the beginning. The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip season 1 and season 2, the women are in 2 totally different positions. Season 1, all except for Cynthia Bailey, who found out later after she filmed the show that she was no longer going to be a part of her franchise anymore. It was all housewives, still employed housewives. Now for season 2, we're going in with a bunch of women who are kind of like vets of the franchises. But it looks like if they're going to put in their time to come back and try to film this special, this spinoff, this new Peacock show, whatever you want to call it, that they're probably going to do whatever they can to bring it enough to be a fan favorite to get back on their own respected franchises. I know Brandi Glanville's going to come in guns a-blazing. Tamra and Vicki are going to be like, hold on, look, Alex Baskin, look, producers, look, Bravo, this is what you're missing. We have drama together. And then, of course, we know that it's going to be Taylor Armstrong. I don't know why. Phaedra Parks, I'm excited for. Dorinda Medley, she shouldn't have been let go in the first place. Jill Zarin, which Andy Cohen has deemed her as one of the most difficult housewives in housewife history. There's going to be a lot going down. So with that, guys, I want to know what your thoughts are about Vicki getting one last dig in before the New Year's, slamming Steve for wasting 6 years of her life, and comparing her relationship with Steve to Lala's with Randall. I don't know if it's exactly the same thing. Steve seemed to have moved on, but we don't know. We don't have receipts, and we haven't seen photos of him cheating on her at all. For Randall, he was caught crossing the street with 2 mystery women, walking into the Thompson Hotel with 2 mystery women, allegedly with these burner phones, burner accounts, text messages. And Lala said that she has more receipts that haven't even seen the light of day. I don't know if they're the same person, but all right. Vicki got a headline and she got a moment. Guys, go ahead, comment below. What are your thoughts? And then going into the New Year's, I want to know what your resolutions are. Again, we will be going live today. And if you miss it, it'll be at 12 p.m. Eastern on Jason's channel, Down with Jason, to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami. And then, of course, right after at 1 p.m., Jason and I are going to be breaking down the best of Bravo, well, at least for 2021. From Kelly Dodd being fired to getting Kathy Hilton, Jen Shaw's arrest, Erica Girardi and the whole Girardi scandal, getting Real Housewives of Miami back, Real Housewives of Dallas kind of going on hiatus, losing the Real Housewives of New York reunion. There's shit to talk about. So we're going to break it all down. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.